here we go for our first qualifying lap. We're going to drop down the hill. We're going to try and avoid those puddles on the inside there. We're going to head down the straight. We're going to stick to the middle of the track, because that seems to be where it's the driest. And yeah, look at the grip we found through there, because we didn't take that normal dry line. And down to gear 2. Sort of missing that apex a bit. Now, I don't expect this lap to be anywhere near the front. I'm just trying to survive, as I'm sure you can tell, as we clipped a puddle on the left-hand side. Getting it chucked in for that apex, and my nose is itchy. Getting out of that left-hander, that was pretty solid. As we drop down, there's going to be... oh, we collected a puddle there on the inside. We're also going to avoid the puddle on the outside there. But we got on the power very nicely indeed. That's going to give us the edge as we head down the straight. Down we go. We're going to stay to the left-hand side. Trying to clear some of that standing water. We're still going to stay over here. Now we're going to sort of brake in the middle of the track, because on my out lap I had a... I wouldn't say a spin, more like I had a slide, because I collected a puddle on that curb. But that was good. As over we go. Gear 3 for this final corner. In the dry, that would be flat. And it's going to be position 4 there. So that's pretty good. As this is our second lap now. Through turn 1. We're already a 10th up. And then gear 2, so you can take the normal line through there. Oh, and I've just off-tracked it. Ah, damn it. Okay, so that is us done in qualifying, because I've just given it an off-track. That's annoying. But now I know I can take that line through turn 3. But I will see you guys on the grid for this race. Okay, so right, here we are for this race. Good luck, everybody. So we've got a full formation lap to get whatever done. As yeah, this is all looking good. That's all recording, so we're fine. I'm gonna turn these wipers on. Actually, I'll let it sit for a minute. But this is going to be very chaotic. We have, yeah, so we have one full lap, or formation lap, to, you know, get the tyres warm, all that kind of thing. But as there was a guy saying in chat, as long as we keep it clean, brake about 30 meters earlier than normal, should be able to get through turn 1 just fine. And I half believe in most of the people on iRacing. They're usually kind of competent. I mean, this is D class, so it's not rookies. And only nerds drive GT cars like me.
Seconds.
But we are going to be just fine. We've got 23 seconds left before the race has to start. Might start sooner than that. But it is going to be, so it's a 15-minute race. So in the rain, maybe like 7 or 8 laps, I would think. Starting towards the back of the field. That Porsche is raring to go. He's going to have to wait a minute for the purple car in front. I think that's another Porsche. Going to rev it up. And we're off for our formation lap. Having a bit of a frame drop. I think that's just because of OBS. They are going very slowly down this main straight, and this is going to be quite tricky because we need to keep up a decent speed without running into the back of the Merc in front. But we also don't want to get rear-ended by the Porsche behind us. A bit of a German sandwich here. As we head around turn 2 and 3. But the formation lap, it's a good chance to sort of clear some of the standing water on the, maybe not quite the racing line, but some of the other lines around the circuit. So it just makes overtaking that little bit easier by clearing some of the standing water on the formation lap while we're going slow and not at full racing speed. As, oh, I nearly dropped it there. Nearly did a George Russell 2020, but we're okay. Just making sure these tyres are as warm as they can be. But I was saying in chat before this race began that it's either everybody's going to get through turn 1 or nobody will. As I'm going to go, I've just gone off the track on my formation lap. That is a bit of an issue. I just aquaplaned then completely. Like I had no turn in. But it's okay, it's only 1x. 1x is not the end of the world. It's when they start building up, that's when they get bad. But currently I am in the promotion zone for getting out of C class into B class, which I would like to do at the end of this season. We've got to catch up to the Merc in front. Oh, was that McLaren? What's he done there? He's just dropped it. That's a few people dead.
Sorry.
You need to close the gap to the guy ahead.
I didn't see that coming. And what was I saying about people on iRacing being
there,
confident? Oh, Christopher, that was not great to watch. Oh, but we're going to get going now.
Jump to car number 9.
I think, have the pack already gone? No, they haven't gone yet.
Stay calm.
They're going to go now.
Go, go.
And look at the spray as we head down the main straight. I'm going to pull out just so I can see. But I don't think that, I think that Ferrari lost his front bumper, I thought, in that crash on the formation lap. He's going to close us off there. But we're just going to put our nose in.
Clear right.
As around the outside, maybe. Yeah, we are. We are going to get around the outside. There we go. But yeah, that Ferrari had no front bumper, so he's missing a lot of downforce. But I'm just going to go and aquaplane a bit there.
Car number 9.
And I can't see anything
1.3.
out of this windscreen because of the spray from that Merc. And that curb there, I just got on is lethal.
Perfect start, mate. This is great.
But we've gained a position so far, which is about as I wanted. I just didn't want to go backwards. That's all I didn't want. But through the right-hander. And accelerating away now as we head down the back straight for the first time. And we have, for the most part, survived the start of this Rainmasters session. Now we're going to follow the rest of the guys in with their braking line as we head through the chicane. We got someone is right up behind me. We're going to switch to the relative for the HUD just so I know where everybody is. But yeah, we've got a car right there. Oh, through that corner, that was pretty scary. We're up to P8
Relax. Focus.
after lap 1. So we're holding our own here in something which I'm not the best at. Down to gear 2.
P9 is getting closer.
And
The
hitting
gap
that
is now
curve.
0.44.
And this Merc, he's a little slow at the moment. We've gained a few tenths on him in this first sector. But I am still trying to take it relatively easy because I just don't want to have an accident. It's the last thing I want. This Elliott guy behind, I think he's in a Corvette, maybe. He is looking a bit threatening at the moment. As we round the double right-hander. He's just had a tiny look there. That is a Corvette. But out of the 90-degree we come. He is 2 tenths behind, so he's... If he gets to run on us, I'm not going to back out. I mean, I'm not going to fight it too hard. Because he's obviously faster than I am. Goes down the kink. As, oh, he's going around my outside. He's just driven into me there. He gave me a hit. But there he goes. I might just switch him back. No, it's not going to happen.
Thomas, keep pushing.
But, yeah, he bumped me there. I felt a bit of a tap.
Just done a
Oh god, tucked up right underneath him.
Keep digging. This isn't over yet. P9.
But we're back to P9, so back to where we started this race. That was just monster save there. I caught the puddle on the inside of turn 1. That really unsettled the car. But we've survived that. Big moment. I thought we were going in the wall then,
The guy in front
if I'll be honest. I'll be honest. But we're still in this. We're definitely not out of it yet. As that Corvette is really flying. That's nearly just caught a massive moment there. Corvette's going to get through on the Merc. As, oh my god. I was about to turn in for the corner there. That Ferrari's just lunged us. As through he goes. We'll be able to get him back onto the straight. So this is someone I think is worth fighting. Because we had quite a big gap before the Corvette passed us. Which way is he going to go? There's no space there. So we're going to go to the left-hand side. And he's going to... Oh, he's going to squeeze me out. He cut across me there. That was a bit rude. It's a bit on the line. But we're okay. We've survived. And I think he's going to keep that place. Just for now. That was very bold from the guy in front. But we were quick through that last corner.
10th position.
We're just going to keep having some looks up the inside. He's just hit that puddle there. That'll cost him time.
10 minutes to go.
We've got 10 minutes left, according to Mark, my engineer. As, oh, there he goes. He's off. He's hit that curb on the inside. So that's us back into 9th place. That's a shame for him.
The driver in front of us, Hirsch. Car number
Just trying to get it turned in and just trying to avoid those curbs, because those curbs is what kills you. That is what sends the car around, as we just saw perfectly demonstrated by Rob in the Ferrari. But down to first gear. Getting it turned in. And out of the corner we go. So it's 1.5 seconds to Thomas in the Merc in front of us. It's been about that. I think we have the pace to maybe not pass him, but definitely stay with him. I think staying with him is definitely achievable. As I guess we will get a good indication of that through the chicane. I think I've closed up to 1.2. So I gained 4/10 through there on Thomas. As round the final corner we go. That might just be a fastest lap for us.
Stay on it, keep digging.
I think it is.
Good lap. That's your best in the session.
It is. That is a personal best. As round turn 1 we go. He's just looked like he had a bit of a snap there. Down to gear 2. Getting it turned in for that apex. Making sure we avoid the curbs. He's hit the curbs there. And he's starting to just make a few mistakes here, Thomas, in front of us. In the Mercedes GT3. Through the uphill left-hander we go. Down to 5/10 the gap. And they're starting to fight in front of us, if we look at the relative. But gear 2 for the double right-hander, and then we'll get it down into first for the second part. As, oh, he's aquaplaned off a bit there.
Clear left.
Thomas goes off the circuit, and that is us up into 8th place.
Nice pass.
So that is us capitalising on a mistake from those around us.
Got plenty of fuel. There's an incident.
As we head into the chicane, we've got an incident ahead. Somebody off. Yeah, somebody off in the second part. As I nearly lost it there. Just still taking it easy. Rising over the crest. So someone's obviously
Turn 12. Looks
made a
like
mistake
Elliott.
somewhere. Oh my god.
Yellow flag.
He's going to pull back onto the track. That's really surprised me there.
Now,
So we got one of the Corvettes off.
P7.
And we're now P7. So we're gaining a few places. While everybody is starting to falter around us.
Guy in front is
So that
G3.
is
Car number
definitely a positive. So let's just keep doing what we're doing, and I think we might be in for a good result. There's gear 3. As we head down into turn 5, and then 6, 7, and then 8, I think. As avoiding all those curves. But the guy that spun, that was the Corvette who blitzed past us in the early stages of the race. So don't be surprised if he makes a reappearance towards the end. If he does make a reappearance, I will not fight it as usual, because he's not worth it. He's much faster than me. But we're P7 out of, I think it was 16 when we began this race, so we're just in the top half, which is solid. Definitely don't want to lock up, as I'm finding a bit more confidence in that braking zone into this final chicane, which is just finding us just a little bit of time on the guys behind. And I don't care about the gap in front that's too large to make up, but we care about the gap behind, and that gap behind is, we're just managing it at the moment. As went a bit deep into turn 1. But now that we have a clear track in front of us, I can really start to go a little bit faster, because now I have visibility, which is one of the key things in these wet races.
Okay,
aquaplaning down the hill.
Each and every apex. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
Just getting on that curb. That is the last curb I want to hit, because it unsettles the car as you come off of it. And that Corvette is catching us a little bit. So he's gained about a second on us after he recovered the spin, I think. He's here within 1.1, and we can see him in my mirrors now, in the virtual dashboard camera, just next to the race telemetry. But we're still carrying on. We're finding our pace, we're minding our business, and I think no matter the outcome, I think we've ran a pretty good race. It's almost drifting through the chicane, as getting a lot more oversteer. The guy is flashing me with his headlights, which is a bit odd. Don't know why he'd be doing that. This is for position, buddy. So expect to actually have to make an overtake. Just because you're faster doesn't mean I'm obliged to let him through. As another big oversteer moment. Oh my god, I had to bail out of the corner there. He came storming up the inside, but there he goes.
Come on, Thomas. Don't let him get away.
I sort of chickened out of the corner there. He was going to run into me. As he's nearly gone off there. Elliot, mate, you got to be a little bit more careful. He nearly took me out there, as he's made a bit of a mistake there. As we're going to catch back up to him a little bit. I think he got on that curb on the exit of the uphill left-hander. It's just allowed us to come back slightly. But he's so confident on throttle, which, as I just touched the grass slightly. Ugh. But yeah, he's so confident on the throttle in that Corvette. That's what's gaining him the time. Round the kink we go. And downhill. As there he goes. I think I might just get an off track. Oh no, I'm not. I thought I was going to get an off track, because I thought I cut the corner there. As I think we've got a car off. Looking at the relative, yes, Dimitri in front is losing a lot of time. That's why he's pulling onto the track quite aggressively there. But he's off, and he's going to lose a place to me and the Corvette. That's critical mistake from him in the Ferrari, but we are going to press on.
That's 2 minutes left.
And there's only 2 minutes to go. I've just heard from my engineer. I was just going to check the time to see how much longer we have, but 2 minutes, so this should be the penultimate lap. And look at us, we're surviving. car behind is dropping back slightly. The gap to P4 is 17.5 seconds. That goes to show the pace difference in this race between all the drivers. It's down to first gear. Maybe, just maybe, Elliott might make one more mistake and we could pick up a P6 or something. That could be nice because we're running in P7 now. As we've got, that's a lapped car off the circuit, down in the chicane by the looks of things. Around the kink we go. Is just aquaplaning there slightly. Getting on that curb. That is one curb we can touch. As we head round the penultimate corner. So this is going to be our final lap of this race. Onto the straight we go. And this will be our final lap of this 15 minutes race. I think we've driven a good race here. We haven't made too many errors. We made really one. Let's do the chicane we go. Not chicane, the right-hander. Dimitri's actually closed back the time on us here. And he might just, you know, be tempted to have a little look. Maybe down the back straight. I'm trying, Lukey. Rise over the crest for the final time. It's a 1 second gap to Dimitri as gear 2 for the right-hander. Getting that apex. And then gear 1. The track's starting to dry out just slightly. I'm noticing there's a bit more grip, especially in the front tyres now. But onto the back straight for the last time. Guys in front are way too far ahead, so we won't be troubling them. Dimitri's dropped back to 1.4, so I don't think he'll be posing a threat into the final chicane unless I make some sort of catastrophic mistake. But I think we'll be okay.
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
And then down to gear 1. And he's clawed back a few tenths in the braking zone, but it's not going to be enough for Dimitri. And around the final corner we go. Gear 4. Then gear 5 to play it safe. And there it is. It's P7 at Road Atlanta. GG everybody. Good race. Well thank you. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah. There we go. Oh, that was good. That was a good race. We did well there. I am extremely happy with that. No, I'm not showing it. I'm a bit tired at the moment, just trying to be quiet. But there we are. Well, that is going to do it for this video, everybody. Hopefully you all enjoyed watching. I know that was a pretty chaotic race, but we managed to survive. We got through this rain-soaked Road Atlanta circuit. But yeah, that'll do it. From wherever you're watching the world, I say thank you for tuning into my content. It means the world to me. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. See you later.